We have a developing story for you right now. Good morning, I'm Britt Conway.
And I'm Freddie Clairvaux. Folks, President Barack Obama has touched down in the capital city.
That's right, we're going to take a live look for you right now. And just to keep in mind, this is in 7 years. Now, as you can see, the plane just landed. In a moment, you'll be able to see him get off the plane. Obviously, there's been a lot leading up to this moment.
Exactly. Well, we'll give some background for you here. The last time that Barack Obama was here was back in 2008. Well, he was a senator then campaigning for the Oval Office.
Now, at that time, he and Hillary Rodham Clinton fiercely fought for South Carolina's black voters. Today, he visits as president. Now, of course, this is a trip a lot of people have been talking about. A lot of people have been saying it's a long time coming.
Absolutely, definitely about that. And of course, the president will be here speaking today at Benedict College. He's taking part in a town hall discussion. Of course, Benedict College, a private, historically black college. Now, the White House says that the president will talk about efforts by young people that have made throughout history to expand opportunity. And there are several representatives from youth leadership groups that will be there.
That's right. That includes the Urban League, Upward Bound, and City Year. And we actually went to Benedict College yesterday and talked to some of the students there who said they're excited to have him here. They're excited to hear what he has to say. Absolutely.
And also they're excited to have the opportunity to ask him some questions. Folks, as you see here, if you're tuning in right now to WACH Fox, that is Air Force One here at the Columbia Metropolitan Airport. Now, the president is expected to speak and also talk about his initiative he kicked off last February called My Brother's a Keeper.
Now, that's something, of course, we've talked about here as well. It's aimed at helping young minority men. And just yesterday, we learned that the program will get even more money than expected.
Well, the White House releasing some figures saying that more than $300 million in grants and in-kind resources have been independently committed to this initiative.
Now, of course, as we mentioned, the president will speak at Benedict College in just a couple of hours, and that's one of the things he's going to be talking about is that initiative and the strides that it has made. It's something 43 states and D.C. are involved in. South Carolina is one of those states, so he's going to be talking about that program, among other things, today.
Absolutely. Now, about 2 weeks ago, Mayor Steve Benjamin made that announcement saying that different organizations across the Midlands, including USC, Benedict College, will be giving money to the My Brother's Keeper initiative, about $500,000. So Mayor Steve Benjamin also saying that Columbia was the one of the main cities to do that.
So obviously one of the many things he'll be talking about. Now you can see people getting off the plane right here. And of course, this is quite some time. A lot of build up to this.
Absolutely.
A lot of people have been asking us what streets are going to be closed down for safety reasons. They will not tell us that. And of course, this is a big deal for the state of South Carolina. The first time in 7 years. So of course we have, again, this is a live look right now at the airport where the president has just landed. Absolutely.
And we could see there his stairs, okay, so leading up to Air Force One right there. We don't want to overshadow it too much, but folks, even you talked about people being excited, and even the South Carolina GOP, the chairman there issued a release. Folks, okay, the door to Air Force One is just opening right now. In any moment now, we'll see. Preparing for President Barack Obama to wave to the crowd. Of course, quite a number of people at the airport as well.
Oh yeah, I think a lot of people have been looking forward to this. An exciting time for the city, and not just the city, for the state. As we mentioned, this is his first time since 2008, and in 2008 he visited here as a senator.
All right, a few moments ago we did see a Congressman Jim Clyburn. We saw him there waving and talking to some of the folks that were there. Of course, he announced that the president was coming last week, so definitely him working with the president to be here today at Benedict College.
I think a lot of people will be interested to hear what he has to say this afternoon. As we mentioned, he'll be talking at Benedict College at the Benjamin E. Mays Human Resource Center. That's on campus at 2:15 today, which is why they're saying as far as traffic goes,
right,
you're going to want to stay out of the downtown area and the campus area altogether most of the day if you can, because of what's happening today.
And we've been seeing some tweets. Of course, we have our WACH Fox crews out there. We have Tara Pettit, Dana Fulton, Destiny Chance, and they are all tweeting back. We see pictures of people lined up outside of Benedict College waiting to see the president. And also here even at the airport as well. Some lucky people that are actually there.
Oh, very much so. I mean, quite the process to be a part of this big day. And I know all of us have been excited here as well. So now it's just the waiting game before you actually get to see him come off of that plane. But just wanted to, keep in mind that there is some tension here because this is the first visit since 2008. And there was actually a statement released by SCGOP Chairman Matt Moore yesterday ahead of this visit. And he said, quote, South Carolina is a state of smiling faces and beautiful places. So we welcome President Obama here to see Republican leadership in action.
Absolutely. In that statement, he went on to say that the Republican state legislature and governors like Nikki Haley are leading the charge to, improve education, balance budgets, and foster good paying jobs in our states.
He wrapped up that saying, we hope President Obama leaves impressed and encouraged by the great strides South Carolina continues to make. So I think all of us are hoping that he leaves impressed with the Palmetto State.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, like you mentioned, the waiting game here, folks, if you're just tuning in, special coverage right now. President Barack Obama is here in the capital city, Air Force One at Columbia Metropolitan Airport now. And of course, you can, if you have to step out, you can watch us on your mobile phone. We are online, so you can catch us there so you don't miss any shots of the president. We're waiting any moment for him to come out.
Step off the plane. Yes. And again, this is ahead of the big event at Benedict College today. Thousands of people looking forward to this. Thousands of people who actually be able to be there and listen to this event. We'll be streaming that live as well, so you can watch it here, and you can also watch it on our website. Just go to watch.com. And of course, we'll keep you updated throughout the event. We have a lot of people working on this for you to keep you in the loop.
And still, if you're watching now, you might be thinking about going out to lunch. You will want to avoid the Benedict Allen area downtown because traffic, you won't be able to get in because obviously because of the president having to leave from the airport to head down over there. Of course, tight security to make sure that he's safe.
And once again, they're not giving us specifics, because of safety issues here, but we were told in general that you might want to avoid that area if you can.
And the president won't be here all day. He's set to speak this afternoon, but he'll leave at approximately about 4 p.m. is what we're told.
Pretty quick day here.
So we sure wish that he would be here a little bit longer and be in the studio, but we won't be able to get him here.
Kind of an in and out day for him. He actually left this morning around 10:15 from the White House, and then left around 10:45 from the Joint Base Andrews. And then, of course, now we're waiting for him to step off that plane right now. And then 2:15 is
the town hall. And right now, many people having those coveted tickets to see the president, of course. Some folks are like, I need a ticket, but obviously, of course, you cannot accommodate so many people.
It is the golden ticket.
Oh, absolutely.
It is
absolutely the golden ticket right now.
As I mentioned, we were actually at Benedict College yesterday and talked to a lot of students there who are very excited about this. Never really expected, I think, that they would visit their school. And I think what a lot of people are interested is not just that he's coming here to speak, but he's coming here to answer questions. This is a town hall style meeting, and they'll have the opportunity to ask questions. And so I think a lot of those young students will really be interested to hear what he has to say. And that's the president's focus, is the youth.
Absolutely. And a very big deal, too, as well, also to touch upon, Benedict being a historically black college. And here you are, the first African-American president who is here in the city of Columbia, getting an opportunity to talk to those students, and those students engaging with the president really speaks volumes for a lot of students here.
Some of the students actually, when they spoke to us yesterday, said, I never thought that I would see this in my lifetime. But not only am I seeing a president in my lifetime who's African-American, I'm also seeing him come to visit me and answer my questions and stand on my college campus. So a very exciting time. But as we mentioned, of course, this is, a lot of people have questions. Why did it take so long? It's been since 2008 since he visited here. So a lot of questions you can imagine he will be answering today.
Oh, absolutely, definitely. And folks, once again, if you're tuning in, President Barack Obama is here in the capital city. Any moment now, he'll be stepping out of that plane.
They did just land a few minutes ago. I imagine there is some security detail happening right now.
Of course.
We're waiting for him to deboard the plane, and then, of course, a very busy day ahead of him.
A very busy day indeed. He'll be heading to a town hall meeting that we talked about, event at Benedict College, about 2:15. But he won't be here all day. And of course, everyone's trying to figure out, where's the president going to eat?
That's what he's been wondering all day. Where's he going to eat? Where would you tell him to eat?
If you know what, I'll tell him to come to my house. That's what I would say.
I like that. Welcome him for lunch.
Yeah, exactly. Have my wife cook up some good dishes, and I'm sure he'd enjoy it.
She'd say, "Are you kidding me? I haven't cleaned the house."
Right. And of course, she'd be like, "Freddie, how could you just tell me it's like a spot moment?" But folks, here he is, President Barack Obama, ladies and gentlemen.
Take a look at your screen. There he is.
Exiting off that plane here, getting inside of his motorcade. We can see him here already. I'm talking to some folks here. We're not clear who it is, but he's shaking some hands.
So a long and weighted journey for a lot of people to have the president in the state of South Carolina. And as we mentioned, of course, a very busy day, a very quick day for him, but a lot of people are looking forward to what he has to say just a few hours from now at Benedict College.
And of course, folks, you're looking here in Columbia. This isn't anywhere else. We're talking about right here in our backyard that the President of the United States of America, the leader of the free world, is here.
Brendy's just a little bit excited. I think that's the excitement a lot of people feel today, that the President is visiting the state. And so, like I said, I think we'll be very interested to hear what he has to say. And as we said, this town hall meeting will happen at 2:15, and we will be there so you can listen to what he has to say as well. And now who he's talking to right now, you can't see, is Governor Nikki Haley and the mayor, Steve Benjamin, so they're coming around.
Here he is. Right now, he's actually being escorted with Congressman Jim Clyburn.
Jim Clyburn, okay.
Yes, here he is right here. Of course, folks, once again, the president here walking here, just got off the plane. He is walking with Congressman Clyburn.
Obviously, a lot of media there, a lot of people very excited. We have a big crew there, a big crew at the college as well.
Check out that media, and of course, everybody's going to try to get a picture, I'm sure a selfie or something with the president if they can do that.
A selfie.
Look at all those cameras.
You would try to do the selfie, huh?
I really would. I definitely really would.
Now, this is something they've been preparing for all day. We actually had a live crew out there this morning. She was told to leave at 8:30 this morning. And obviously, here we are just a little bit after noon. A lot to get ready for the president's arrival today. But as you can see, a lot of happy faces, excited. There she is. There's a woman right up front taking a selfie.
Taking a selfie, of course.
You called it, Brendy.
I sure did.
It right there.
And just imagine the amount of hands that the president has to shake, or at least try to sign some autographs or to do something. And of course, Secret Service will be everywhere with him for his personal safety. Wow.
Exciting day for a lot of people.
And there also, you can see on that screen, Mayor Steve Benjamin. He's actually there to the right of your screen right there as well. But okay, back to the president now. Okay, here he is. Here is the president. He just shook a hand right there. We're trying to get a tighter shot of the president.
There we go. Now, as we mentioned, he landed probably about 10 minutes ago. It took a moment for him to actually deplane. I'm sure there's some security issues there, but taking a moment to talk to people here, to shake a few hands, and give a few hugs. There you go.
We'll just take a few seconds to let you all just absorb this, about 10 seconds here. And once again, if you are joining us here at Watch Fox in the lunch hour, that's right. This is the president. President Barack Obama is in South Carolina, better yet, in our backyard.
And this is a live look from the airport. He just landed about 10 minutes ago, getting ready in a couple hours to speak at a town hall at Benedict College. A lot of people very interested to see what he has to say. What kind of questions are going to be asked?
Right, and I believe there's Attorney General Eric Holder, and right there you could see Governor Nikki Haley, I believe, in that white jacket or so. It appears to be Governor Nikki Haley, I'm not sure, but Attorney General Eric Holder is actually there. Yes,
there
that is the governor.
I wish she'd taken a picture with somebody, I think. And what a wide variety of ages. Look how many young kids are there. That's got to be a very exciting day for them.
Exactly. Okay, so the president now looks like he will be, he's walking to his motorcade.
So there we go. He's headed now to, in just a few hours, to that town hall discussion at Benedict College. So a very quick stop to say hello and to meet and greet, and then he jumps in the motorcade and he's off. As we mentioned, this is a quick visit here in South Carolina today. He'll leave just a couple hours after his 2:15 town hall today. So right now, we do want to take a live look at Benedict College. We will be there today as well. And here's just a shot of everyone getting ready for the president's arrival. I'm sure they're just as excited as everyone was at the airport. That will happen at 2:15. We'll be streaming it live on our website at WACH.com. We'll also have it live on air so that you can follow along. And of course, continue to follow along on our Facebook and our Twitter. And once again, WACH.com. if you want to make sure that you catch everything going on with this historic visit today.
Folks, we want to thank you so much for tuning in with us for this special coverage of President Barack Obama here in the capital city. Now we take it back to your regularly scheduled program, The Steve Wilkos Show.